When asked to recommend a destination, people usually default to a disjointed list of random memories. The listener gets lost in a rambling story. The solution is organizing those memories into a strict, structured sequence. This flowchart outlines the travel recommendation blueprint. It isolates the description into 4 distinct phases: location, characteristics, attraction, and feeling. These phases operate as a strict chronological chain. If you jumped straight to how a place made you feel without first establishing the location, you leave your listener without a mental anchor. Each phase builds the required foundation for the next. Moving through this exact progression turns a disorganized personal anecdote into a complete, comprehensive briefing for your audience. Phase 1 establishes the base logic, the location. Before introducing subjective opinions, you define the timeline of your visit, the exact geographical region, and the primary known feature of the destination. With the base established, Phase 2 introduces characteristics. Here, you pivot from objective geography to your immediate sensory first impressions of the landscape or local culture. This graphic illustrates the core technique of Phase 2, direct contrast. By comparing the destination's unique environment to the familiar baseline of your own hometown, you explicitly isolate what makes the location distinct. Combining hard geographical facts with this comparative contrast gives the listener a vivid, grounded starting point. Phase 3 details the attraction. You isolate the primary immersive activity of your trip, followed by one secondary pursuit, such as exploring a specific night market or hiking a local trail. This matrix links every action to a personal outcome, like exploring ruins to understand heritage. Phase 4, the feeling, compresses these outcomes to define the target audience, matching the trip to seekers of peaceful retreats or thrilling adventures. Tying concrete actions to personal benefits and clearly defining the ideal demographic elevates your description from a simple diary entry to a highly actionable recommendation. The blueprint moves the listener logically from basic factual orientation straight through to a targeted final evaluation. Sticking rigidly to the sequence prevents rambling and ensures you deliver a highly structured, reliable summary every time. This structured speaking framework is brought to you by the IELTS FOCUS, specializing in IELTS preparation. Contact them via Zalo at 084-770-5973.